The Arkham series. What else can be said about this series? Nothing apart from it's awesome. These games have redefined gameplay, have revolutionized storytelling, and have quite frankly enriched my life. They have made all the gaming dreams, possible, and same be said for everyone else that plays them. Now, everyone who has any connections in the gaming world, anyone that has any love for games, will have known the news that was announced yesterday, I believe it was. And that was the announcement of a new Arkham game. Batman fucking Arkham Knight. Now, the funny thing is that me and my friend Jay, my co-host on this channel, we got there about 2 or 3 years ago. A year, and the same year as Arkham City came out, and we said the next game will be called Arkham Knight. I mean, we've never discussed that. That's what we said. We know we've never discussed it on our channel, and that's exactly what we said. Rocksteady, do you have cameras in my home? I want to know. No, but no. As you can see, the prime examples of these games, just they set out gameplay and puzzles and all this other stuff so well that they both won Game of the Year, and they've received 10 out of 10s from most reviewers. They've just got a massive following behind them, and that's because they're genuinely great games. I cannot deny that. I cannot fight against anything. These games are flawless. Bottom line, there's no picking and fiddling with how good they are, because that's just how good they are. There's no trying to downplay them. Now, the first topic I wanted to discuss in this video was the new suit, and apart from I know a lot of people like Caboose XBL, big Batman Arkham followers just like me, and the CVC, which I mention a lot on this channel just because I watch them more than anything, is they really like this new trailer, but I don't think they've realized that it sets a very, very incredibly close tone to what The Dark Knight Rises set it out. And quite frankly, that kind of really upsets me, because I just have this feeling in the pit of my stomach at the end he's gonna quit being Batman, or he's gonna die. Do I think that if that happens, this will be the last Rocksteady game in the superhero genre? Not at all. I don't think Rocksteady are ever gonna give this up. I reckon next game they make will be Green Arrow, which I've already started writing a script for that myself, and I'll put that out soon. Or Superman. I don't think. I mean, Rocksteady got a great creative team, but they do that dark stuff really well. That's why I would think Flash or Green Arrow would be most suited to them, because you can sort of mix in that darkness with Flash, but have the brightness of the villains as well. But bottom line, just I don't like the sort of theme that it sets, that things are changing. But and I don't really like to hear it's going to be the last one, but I doubt that it'll be the last Arkham game. I just reckon that it'll probably be the last they make. I doubt they'll give up this franchise. They're probably just bullshitting with us at this point. But I mean, seriously, it's just not to be believed that they would give up this franchise that has won a stellar amount of awards. It's unbelievable they would do that. But another thing is, I like the armor part, the body of the suit. I don't like the helmet. I know a lot of people like the big horns, and the big horns actually don't bother me as much because I don't think they're that big. I don't like the shape of the face. As soon as I saw that bit where it closed in on his eyes, I'm just like, that mask is not right, they need to fix that. because I'm not a big fan of the Injustice Batman suit. Not really, not at all. And this kind of looks like that, but it looks better. I'll say that. But no, I prefer the helmet in Arkham Origins. The last two Arkham games, the last three that came out. Probably last two. I wasn't a big fan of the first Arkham games one either, but that didn't affect me that much because it looked not that bad. But this new one, it's headed where the ears are supposed to be. It pokes out so much, and it's disturbing how much that can be noticed to me. I'm not a big fan of that, the way they've set that out. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, so what? And yes, I'm happy that the map's supposedly going to be 5 times the size of it. I'm happy we're going to get an original villain. You know, the Arkham Knight. I think that's cool, but I don't think he'll be a villain for very long. Why don't I think he'll be a villain for very long? I think that at the end of this, we'll have a new character introduced. He'll start off bad, he'll have some sort of grudge, but then he'll, you know, come back to it. And why I think this because he's got Batman's armor. He's got like a heightened Batman's armor. Maybe he's Terry McGinnis. Maybe they're going to redo that sort of story, but make Bruce Wayne younger and make it the Terry McGinnis is just starting off or something, and he starts, you know, with a new alias. He's stolen Batman armors from museums or something. Maybe, you know, that's my guess. If for those of you who don't know, Terry McGinnis, he is the famous Batman Beyond suit wearer. Very cool character. Or maybe it'll be Damian Wayne or something. I think they'll introduce him as something. I think we'll know who he is once he takes the mask off. But I would prefer a totally original character. But he looks so cool. I actually would like to see him become good. But yeah, Scarecrow's the main villain. I like that concept. I think it's cool. Map 5 times size. Batmobile will be drivable. Those were all my wish lists, and I think there was a video where I mentioned all that. Those were my wish lists for the next Arkham game, and that's coming true. And that's because I also hope that there is a jetpack sort of thing where you can, like, at the end or something, or a certain mission, or you can unlock it. You get a sort of jetpack thing, like portrayed in some of the comics and stuff, where you can actually like fly around for like a few minutes or so. Then it runs out of power, then you got to use the gliding. But so far, yeah, it just sort of sets that tone, like the whole Batman thing's ending, which I really hope it isn't. But you know, any indication or the cinematic trailers from most of the games didn't really play into the game itself, and weren't really an indicator. Like Arkham Origins is probably the most to point into that. Arkham City did just show the Tiger Guards and Batman taking them out. It wasn't really anything special, and you know, sort of slightly different with Arkham Asylum. So I'm sort of happy with that. They probably will change the mask, because I think I've heard enough complaints about it to be a big enough worry. I don't want them to fully change the mask. I don't think the mask looks absolutely terrible. I just want it to be more sleek than robotic than it is at the moment, because I don't really like that sort of thing. But you know, overall, if the game's good, I can put up with the mask. And that was my remote, which I need to stop flinging. Yeah, but I'll release a video of my top 10 likes, what I want, sorry, for the next Arkham game. I have to get it on fucking PC because I haven't got a PS4. I know the software, you know, all the, you know, the hardware used in the PS3s and the Xboxes is 10 years old now. But they said that this graphical leap, or this next generation leap, is happening too fast. With PS2 to the PS3, it was a nice enough jump where, yeah, you'd still get half that time where games were still coming out on the PS2, where you could, you just go get a new PS2 game, you know, and play that for a while. Because these consoles, right, I go on eBay, people go on eBay, and they try and find a console because it's going to be cheaper there. It's not. You can go to the stores, you can get a PS4 for $550. I could not find one that was lower than $700 on eBay. People aren't going to go pay that much. And still $550, it's better than it originally was for the PS3. But it's still too high. Because I know I won't be spending that much on a console for at least 1 or 2 years. Unless I save money up now, I'll get a job. Which will be not long from now, hopefully. Just waiting I'm focusing on school at the moment. But yeah, all looks pretty good. I'll probably just have to get a controller for my PC and play it on that. I mean, I've been waiting for a new PC game to play. I just can't play the Arkham games on PC very easily because they're just not that sort of game. They're hard to control on PC. Their running's different and combat is really strange. Especially the special moves and stuff. Like, I didn't even bother playing challenge maps on PC. As soon as I got my PS3, I just went and got the Arkham games on that. So yeah, really looking forward to the Arkham Knight. Looks like a great story. Yeah. And what else do I need to talk about? Two-Face, I'm happy he's included in it. The Penguin. He doesn't look that different, but I don't really like it looks like they're just trying to completely change the characters, and I know it's a cinematic trailer, they've got to use actual people to film this thing, but then they just give it a game-ish sort of graphical layover. I know that so much, so I know that those characters probably will not look exactly like that, but because they have to work off the contours of the actual people in the trailers, you know. So the guy who was Bruce Wayne in that trailer is an actual guy just grafted, but he probably won't look like that in the game, which is good because in the other ones they all kept Bruce Wayne looking pretty much like he always has. Yeah, Harley Quinn looks sexy as shit again. She's really hot. Two-Face looks pretty much the same as he did before. He's a pretty cool guy. Penguin, yeah, looks pretty good. But the way they're setting out this game so far, kind of just like that trailer sort of just screams Dark Knight Rises to me. I will release your greatest fear. Yeah, but I'll release my top 10 wants for the Arkham game. What I don't want, you know. And I'm happy that well, actually, here's the thing. The multiplayer on Arkham Origins is not bad. So that's just something that, why don't they do it a free roam style with it, but you know, you create your own hero and then you go chasing cops down and stuff, you know, make it an action MMO, because all the other stuff's been like RPG MMOs like DC Universe Online. I mean, I think people would rather see an action sort of based MMO where they can play with their friends with, you know, cool combat moves and stuff. You know, but team orientated, I think that would be cool. I would keep the online. I think the online was, like, it didn't really affect the single player campaign. There was no, you know, I didn't find any trophies missed out. It still says I got like all the trophies. No, I actually like the multiplayer on Arkham Origins. I think it's pretty good, but you know, it's not going to be here, which is fair enough. Rocksteady are a single player platform creator. They're probably one of the best developers in the game. You know, them, Naughty Dog, yeah, Ubisoft, Avalanche, they're that good. So, yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have sorry if I'm sounding a little bit tired today. I've just been bedridden for a few days. I've hurt my leg, yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit tired. But yeah, I'll release that video soon. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Watch our channel! Highest views we got are like 100, which is good. I thank the people that have been watching. I know it takes a little while for a YouTube channel to get off the ground. You know, we try our best over here. I mean, we don't get unlimited internet like a lot of the people here, so you know, we don't get all that. I mean, I should be getting internet upgrade soon enough, hopefully. But I should be giving these to my friend who gets like 2 terabyte a night between 11 and 12 to put these out. So yeah, he should be able to put one out whenever we get around to it. But yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll have that video up soon, I reckon. See yous.